Chicago politics is ruthless, okay? And I'm telling you, this is more about Kim Fox and that situation than Jussie. They're just using Jussie as a scare. Come on, y'all. It was no victims. They can't really prove it.
Thank you.
Everything was...
This is really happening all the time. And even if it was a hoax for the sake of bringing attention to this, then I'm like, that's low-key noble. Like, I'm at my wit's end about us centering situations like this and wanting to make people have to pay. And it's like...
Pause.
You about to go in, I'm telling you.
Did she say low-key noble?
3, 2, 1.
I need more time to process. Did she say low-key noble?
Because she said
and she brought up Emmett Till?
Yeah.
Emmett Till was in that situation because someone made a hoax about him.
Yeah.
Jussie Smollett made a hoax that involved 2 other black people. What if those other black people were apprehended by the police and get in some kind of bad situation?
I want to.
She's saying it's noble because of the fact that she feels like it brings attention. What it actually does is it makes people less likely to believe people who come
You're crying
forward.
wolf.
Because now we're saying there's people who are doing this for attention or doing this for whatever. This is what I talk about when I say this broad is fake woke. And I didn't think I'd have to cover her, but she finds a way to say stuff that I'm like, are you serious? You think fake crimes is noble?
Let's go back.
Centering situations like this and wanting to make people have to pay. And it's like, Emmett Till...
Pause. We don't make people want to pay. The thing is, if you commit a crime, you do the time. You wasted police resources. You had people working around the clock looking for... You had a whole city scared that this stuff was potentially happening, right? You had a whole world basically stoking up racial tensions, and you think the person who did all this shouldn't have to pay?
Amber Heard is not a hero. She's trash. She's not noble because she faked what happened. And it does not bring light to what happened if it, even after the fact she goes and protests and root for. She is not a hero.
I don't know how you guys could take this person and say she has integrity. If she thinks lying and deceiving everybody is low-key noble, what do you think that she's doing in her own time?
This young man died, and she announced that she was lying about it. They should have put the shackles on her that day, and she's walking around. So
that was whataboutism to its best. So because in Emmett Till's case, the girl that lied, the woman that lied is walking free, then Jussie should walk free. You got something to say?
The solution to the fact that white get away with the same crimes as black people is not for black people to get away with them. It's for everyone who did commit those crimes to go to jail.
Period.
That's what it is. What you're advocating for is strict chaos. You want to let predators and all kinds of people go free because the fact that their white counterparts are getting away with it. Your argument is so unbelievably irresponsible that the fact that you get to say it on national TV and what more, to have people clap as if it's a good thing.
No one was hurt in this situation. Nobody... You know what they're mad about? Their time, their resources being used.
Money, the
taxpayers' resources. Taxpayers' resources are being used every day to imprison people who have done nothing but be an addict. So I don't want to hear about Jussie Smollett.
Okay, but,
so what
I
do you feel about
people that feel that, well, what if a crime really happens to me, and now because of what Jussie Smollett did, now they don't believe me?
If this one instance is what makes them not believe you, baby, that's a lie that they're telling ourselves. We have lived in a nation where they don't believe every day. Every single day.
Sure. But I just want to hear an answer. But I just want to ask. I just want to ask because Jussie is it is huge nationwide news because he is famous. So if it was a hoax, what do you think is the correct punishment? Because you said it was low-key noble. I just want to understand.
It literally should be like,
he should be applauded.
Damn. Oh. They got smacks on the wrist for all these people, and they can't give a smack on the wrist to Jussie Smollett, because they're saying that it's a whole big thing. I don't believe it.
Sure.
And we look at black men who are constantly getting the book thrown at them all the time. All the time. All the time.
Bro.
Oh, la la. Wow.
You know, this broad is legit bugging. Like, sometimes, like, a stance is so incredibly stupid that I have to process in my head where this person was trying to come from in order to get to this place. And when I do, I'm just like, do you not have any self-awareness? Like, what are you saying right now? And she said it's an isolated incident. Let me be clear. There's people who are fake reporting on a regular basis. It's not an isolated incident. This was just a high-profile incident, right? everyone was talking about it because everyone was afraid that people were running around with nooses. I'm just like, we know that misinformation is a bad thing. We know that misleading the public is a bad thing. But in this instance, is okay. Why?
So, like, I've been the victim of literally just someone making up some shit just so people will click. So they've made money off of lying about me. Mm-hmm. We live in an era where there's just a wild obsession with creating conflict versus quelling it.
Yes. Keep the same energy, boo-boo. They're not
I'm just confused.
They're not consistent with their things.
I'm genuinely confused.
Low key, no.
Well, listen, you know what? If you want to have that stance, have that stance. But the next time a victim of a Weinstein case is not believed and people go, why? Well, it's because people like Amanda think it's noble to fake stuff. It's noble to lie. It's noble to mislead people. You guys thought, chivalry was noble? No. Lying. I'm going to cheat on my girl. She was like, why you cheat on me? Because it's noble. Why do we need to be honest? I've never... This may take the cake. I'm genuinely serious.
I see that.
It's noble.
You're off. You're off right now.
No, but it's noble. Isn't it ironic that she says lying is noble because it brings light to a good cause?
Yeah.
But she got mad at Rodney Reed's legal team because she felt like they were being misleading.
And I think it is mostly important that when you are presenting to the people things of this nature, of this sensitivity, of this temerity, I'm not sure if I use that word in the right sense, we have to have a certain level of ethics.
Didn't I remember that video?
Hashtag ABBA with the receipts.
But did she say that?
Wow, ABBA with the receipts. You see, now he's back. ABBA's back with the receipts.
You guessed it.
You was right. He's back now. Good to have you back, ABBA.
Exactly. So when she lied and she said that Rodney Reed had murdered someone who's still alive, she was not lying. She was being noble.
Yes. But when they did it, when she felt that they did it, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Listen,
and so when she got kicked out of that Emmy party, right? That black Emmy party, and she said a white woman kicked her out, but it was actually just the black woman.
But she was being noble.
She was being noble because she was pinning it on a white woman.
But it was noble.
For the record, I am being denied entrance to the Black People's Emmy party. And it's a white woman telling me I can't go in because a white woman is telling me I can't get in. And it was a white woman named Kiara who made it her business to do this. It's just...
Oh, I'm starting to understand it all.
So you're back now. You got the receipts. Everything is back. I think his fluids is up and up, right? You good?
Yeah, man.
You thinking now.
Yeah.
Good to have you back, Apple.
I understand. Because I just thought she was a narcissist, but no.
She's a noble. She's working for a noble cause. There you go. You put one and one together. Okay. Oh. Okay. Good on you. You put one and one together. Hey, Abba's back with the noble cause.
Yeah.
He's back. He's up there thinking, got receipts and shit.
And she always talks about how book smart she is. Barnes and Noble?
No, Barnes and Noble. It all connects. It comes back full circle. Barnes and Nobles. She's lying. She's noble. They're not. Noble cause. Wokeativism. We got it. We cracked the code, bro.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Real. You guys have a wonderful day. It's ironic that her book is called Small Doses because it seems like people can only handle her in small doses. You see what I did there? Oh, shit, nigga.
You're like, you're. I never seen you like that.
It's just noble.
I've never really seen you like that.
Because I'm confused.
Why are you confused? Why are you confused?
Because I was like, my whole moral stance. I'm like, am I been looking at the world the wrong way? Like, every time my mom said, don't lie, nigga, I was like...
But your mom is not noble.
Yeah, nigga, you better watch what you say. What you talking about?
It's not me, it's Amanda.
Okay, yeah. You better say it's not you. Because my mom's the noblest of them all.
Yes, she is.
You know that Blue Cantrell song?
Yeah. Boom. Mm-mm. Boom. Mm-mm. Boom. Mm. Boom. Mm-mm. Yeah. but what's the difference between me and you? It was a remix. If you were a good DJ back then, you would mix both of them together. What's the difference between me and